to get it started with Tales of Zillia 1. Was anybody here for this one last year?
I think we missed it last year.
I think we did.
Okay. Well, basically, what we're doing is we're going through the entire cast and ranking them from S to D, S being the best, D being the worst. So basically, we're going to go through the characters, and I want y'all to defend your faves.
Is it one per tier?
That's what I was gonna ask.
No, you can do as many in as many tiers as you want. Okay?
Gotcha.
Okay, we're gonna start with Alvin. Alvin.
D for dick.
What about A for Alvin?
D.
Okay, I need reasons, people. Reasons. Give me some fodder here.
Because Alvin likes to betray for money.
Yeah,
And people constantly ship him with a 12-year-old.
Ew.
That's unfortunate.
He's a bad person, but I
Wait,
kind
they
of dig
ship
it.
with Elise?
I'm
Yeah.
insane.
What
It's
if
my
I
brand.
told you that Alvin was a victim of SA? Would that change your mind? What if I told you his mom was a victim of SA? Would that change your mind?
Yeah.
He is a reason for he is because of the way he was brought up.
Exactly.
He's Annis. What a dude.
And before we talk about betrayal, you gotta understand this guy was betrayed first.
Yeah.
I mean, they were prepared to poison him. I mean,
That's
they did.
true. He's been through a lot.
I mean, I have no opinion here, so I can't speak or vouch for any of these characters.
He also brings a lot of drama to the
He
cast
does.
too.
Oh, but listen, drama is where it's at.
But D
He's
for
bad
dick is
with
fun.
women.
D for dick.
He's got a good smile.
I like
Winner
his,
in my book.
Yeah,
I like his like relationship with Mila. How like he doesn't really try to flirt with Mila too much, but like Mila like kind of just like calls him out on stuff if she needs to or something.
They play off each other
There's
pretty
more
well.
Yeah,
with,
exactly.
like,
They
Jude
play-
than anybody else for what I saw.
Yeah, they play off each
He
other
had like
really
that
well.
perfect bromance going on.
Yeah, that one's
The
like yeah.
bromance where it's like, yeah, we're friends, yeah, I betrayed you, yeah, we're friends, yeah, I betrayed you.
Alvin
Alright.
bad betrayal. Easiest.
So,
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Just pull the
general
plug on the
consensus, I've got like a divided D tier, divided like.
Are we also
to
gonna go
A,
based on design even if they're a piece of shit?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
Oh,
If
so
you
you
go
like,
off
I
of
like
anything.
the I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Like the
Yeah.
way he
Yeah.
looks, then just yeah, that's a valid reason.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if he's a shit person but has like that design, like
He sucks.
I'm fine with D tier. I don't.
He's got a good smile.
So we have A tier and D tier, compromise B tier.
No. Best I can do is C tier.
Best
Yep,
in-
yep.
Sounds like I'm hearing
I-
all this season.
I saw it.
I'm
She was just
here in C tier.
I would put him higher. I think he needs to be an A, but I mean, we at
But
least need to give
give
him
more
a B.
reasons if you want
It's
to.
better than D.
It
We
is.
can forget the D.
Listen, one of the best moments in Zillia 1, I'm assuming everyone here has played it, is the fight between him and Jude.
Oh my god, what led to
Oh my
that
God.
though? What led to that though?
Him
I have so
being a
many
dickhead and a lot of
conflicting
drama, but that's a
emotions.
good thing.
Alright, let's move on to Elise.
S
Your
tier.
fave.
Yes, S tier.
S tier. I hear S tier.
Your S tier, why?
No worries.
Why?
baby.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
she's
why?
just baby. She's a healer.
baby.
She's the sweetest character in the game.
She was abused and she's really strong for like a
Yeah.
main character.
Okay.
She's
She
overcome
was
it.
literally passed around from guardian to guardian, and she still ended up being awesome.
She's
Yeah.
still baby.
And she's
Even with
pinkest.
the
Right.
trauma.
And she's
Pinkish,
pink,
yeah.
yeah.
All the trauma.
She's
She's
good.
Yeah.
Camera
No, I'm
fucked.
not
And then the
Is the
person
camera
who
okay?
raised her was the one that also killed him, so it's like it's so
It was like pointing almost at the
I know,
ceiling.
right?
That's trauma.
Oh, Tails is about.
Okay, so we had agreement for S tier here.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
best girl.
Sure.
Okay. What about Jude?
I think S tier.
B.
He's really smart.
B.
Yeah.
Not
Really
Jude,
smart,
man.
knows what he's doing.
I agree.
You see more. You see a bit more in Zillia too, how he's like figuring out new things and everything. And
He was figuring out who he was.
but I think
in
we're. I
Zillia.
don't know if we're mentioning Zillia 2 in this or only Zillia 1.
Only Zillia 1.
Yeah, so I can't
The
use Zillia 2.
Zillia
Yeah, he'll show up again.
But yeah, even in
So
Zillia 1,
only in Zillia 1.
he's still smart in Zillia 1.
We could
But
give him a B tier so that's
The
lower.
first time I played that game,
True.
I remember
Kinda
playing
funny.
this game so bad
I
that
would say
just
A or
played
S tier.
Lula and missed like the second half of the entire game.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back and play as him, and I was like,
Oh, you chose Mila the first time around?
I did because
Oh,
I was
I'm
like,
so
well,
sorry.
I was like,
I
I
did
want to
too.
play this pretty girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
me
how
too.
can you like
They-
that?
And then,
really
and
should've
then she
told
went
you
to like
in the
her
game.
coma, and I was like, oh, I'm
Look
doing
tired.
this now. And then I played it again, and I was like, who's this green hair bitch?
That game was
Empty.
rushed, so they went for the two-party
Sooner.
route. So you could only see part 3 between one of the two characters.
Okay, so we're thinking
B or A?
Yeah, B or A.
B or A.
I like B.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I like A personally.
B.
A.
I'm good with A.
B for
A
badass.
best boy.
A best boy.
A best boy.
B as in mid.
Alrighty, Leia.
C.
C.
Yeah.
I want to put her in S personally. I think she's the funniest. She gets cooked by Mila, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
She's such a simp. Can't.
She was a huge
She was
simp
trying to
for
go on her
Jude.
own, but
Yeah, yeah.
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 But like,
She teases Jude.
the one thing that I appreciate about her is that she realized that boat wasn't going to happen and she moved on. You don't normally
Yeah.
see that.
That's
I
true.
mean, that is a point in her favor, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I have no other opinions.
she's the most fun to play as for me too.
So, consensus.
I would say S tier.
S tier.
Oh, hey, hold on.
I'm
She's way
seeing,
better as
I'm
a
seeing C, I'm seeing D, and I'm seeing S. So there's no in between apparently.
I'm saying
C for
I'd say maybe a good middle ground is A.
B?
Maybe B.
Or B.
We can put her right in the middle of B.
Like B sounds like the compromise kind
B
of.
is a compromise.
She has the
She's
single
half
best victory
think
quote with
she's
Alvin.
best girl, and half think she's dog shit.
She does have the cool handshake with Alvin when they win the battle.
Yeah, she
Oh,
does that
dude, I did that.
Maybe 8.
I remember being a Lady cosplayer actually did that whole thing. It was awesome.
Oh really?
So,
Oh.
Alright, Mila.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier, yeah.
Okay, that is a very concise.
I can't believe Evan did that fight in
this
Symphonia
design.
knows how
Yes.
Inamata-san cooked in general. Like, we love this.
This was a minor character.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
What
perfect.
do you say?
Alright, who? I am
Hold
not
on,
sure
top.
who this.
Rowan.
Rowan.
I hate the tag you if you don't
Yeah,
put
he's
it
great.
in.
It's getting worse and worse.
I told
There
you.
is no F
What did he
tier.
buy?
S.
S, okay.
He bought a Gracie
S
thingy.
tier.
He's S tier for C now, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good dude.
You know, I won't argue with that.
Okay, what's his background? What's his character
He's
like?
the maestro.
He's
Okay.
the
He's the battle.
Tactician,
What's it
he's
called?
got the most history, the dynamically
He's
not the golf
old.
you beat
You
up.
don't see that a lot.
He's a gentleman.
Okay.
He is.
How,
does
wait,
that.
how old is he actually? I
Isn't
don't
he
remember
like
his age.
60?
Canonically, he's in his 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
usually
don't see
old
that.
Van Tails characters are 35 or something.
Yeah, you really don't see that.
I'd say
No, like personally, I never
B.
really cared for him. That's just because I felt like his
I mean, I
story
personally
was
put him in
so-
like B or A.
It's weird ranking him above Alvin, but I guess
D
I would
as
say D.
in
But
decrepit.
Dusty.
He's a good grandpa for the group.
He's the moral compass of the group.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I'll give him
points in
that.
his favor.
Yeah.
Alright, what
Sounds
we
like a
thinking?
C tier.
Consensus?
B.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
I'm
I'd say
Yeah,
D.
S tier or A tier.
I'm good with A.
Yeah.
Put him in A?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we are for Zillia 1. What do you think?
I like everyone, so I just put people higher.
That's true. Hold on. Okay.
This is one of the games where I just don't really dislike anyone.
Gotta take the picture for
Mila,
Instagram
Elise, and
and
Jude are all high, which is
Facebook.
good for me.
It's okay.
Social
Good
media
I
is cool.
Leia
So
not being higher is
yeah.
better. It's me. She's not me.
Alright, let's keep the ball rolling with the Zillia 2.
Zillia 2.
Okay, y'all. This one has. Well, this has.
That does not have everybody.
This is a lot more playable characters plus the original
Unless
cast.
I'm just missing people behind your head.
Yeah.
Does it have?
We got Lulu in here.
Who is this mofo?
That's
Gaius.
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 That's
Gaius,
Ertz. Actually,
okay.
Wait,
Ertz.
there's, the
mandatory
other
S
Mila's
tier.
not there.
Indispensable.
Wait, why is
fight.
Rolo in here?
Because Lolo is
Well, yeah, but Rolo's not a playable
we
character.
didn't have Tipo in the last one, so it feels weird to have Rolo.
The person who made this list
Okay,
obviously
well,
really liked Lolo.
Rolo.
There's
Oh,
also
God,
not-
yes, you're-
The other Mila's not on this list either, which is playable.
Who is?
Wait,
The other Mila.
The
Other Mila.
Oh yeah, yeah.
FD Mila's not.
yeah,
And
I
FD
see what you're
Mila's
saying.
playable too.
Alt Mila.
Who made this list?
Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know who made the list.
This is
So,
playable.
okay, based on the second game characteristics now instead of the first game. We're starting with the same character, Alvin.
Still a dick.
Still a dick.
You just
But
suffered
he
more
learned
in
from
this
his
game
sins
because
in
the
But he's a
boss
nice
game.
dick,
So I'm
right?
gonna bump him up to A tier.
His character arc is Kansas.
It's just,
I just like loved how after he had that scene with Mila, or I'm sorry, with Leah, they're just like chill
Yeah,
from that
that's
point. They never explain how they got chill. They're just like, yeah.
We're just
It's
like,
okay.
okay, I guess
We're
you're
now.
alright. Where did we put him? We put him in C.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep him in C because it sounds like people have the same opinion about him in the second game. Alrighty. Is Elise still best girl?
Yes.
Yeah?
She's still baby, yeah.
Still baby in the second game? Okay. Let's get to the new one then.
Guys is
With his
pretty up there.
He's the best antagonist in the series. He's one of the funniest characters in this list too. One of the most fun to play as.
Whoa.
He's got a good plot line
He's
too.
fun to play as, for
Apparently
sure.
them's fighting words.
I'd say he's one of the best antagonists.
Like, if you view it this way,
Got
he
some
was
opinions over
he was
here?
never
I'd say
technically
one of
a
the best
bad
is
guy.
My other favorites are Artorias and Van, so.
Whoa.
I got A.
Whoa, I didn't hear Mythos in that, but.
I would put Mythos in
Oh,
mine.
yeah,
That's
I
me.
see. I didn't even know.
If you don't like that Symphonia opinion, wait till you hear his other one about Lloyd.
Okay.
I go A because he never completed that like making out with Wingle thing.
What?
Not enough yaoi.
I'd
Yeah, yeah.
Not enough yaois enough to bring
You
him
still
down.
say
Like,
S tier?
I say S tier for
I mean, they had their secret.
Does anybody think
language.
he's not S tier?
Who, like, are we thinking S tier, A tier?
I'm thinking I say S tier.
I say S tier.
S tier.
S tier?
Everyone-
Three S's and
S tier.
nothing
I mean,
else.
his previous character model from Tales of Xillia 1 is actually in my Dream Tales cosplay.
Ooh.
Do it.
S tier
You
sounds
should.
good.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but I don't
Jude,
have the
once
same
more.
Jude definitely S tier and Zelia too.
Yeah.
Lot
Jude
smarter,
was so much better
Figure things
in the
out.
second game.
Yeah.
He helps other the FD Mila, the Fractured Dimension Mila, out a lot. She gets depressed and like wants to kill herself, and she's like,
Like, no, don't do that.
No,
yeah,
don't do
she's like,
that.
wouldn't you like guys be happy if I just died? If that guy would have killed me, he's like, you need to fucking stop right now. Like, we don't want that and stuff like that. Like, Jude is fucking the goat in number 2.
Jude is all grown up in the second game, and I love
Yeah,
him for that.
he's
I mean, he
figuring out
was-
new technology. He's inventing like Spirax and
He was
everything.
literally 15 in the first game, so it makes sense. You know, he had a little growing up to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grows up a little.
He convinced Fractured Aska to live.
Yeah,
Aw. I love that for them.
yeah.
And then they died.
What?
I hate that.
Yeah, then
I
they
hate
died.
that. Okay, Leia. Second game, any more opinions?
I feel like she and Alan stay roughly the same. Like she has a newspaper job, but like
I feel like even though I like her a lot,
Outfit?
Her outfit gets better. She gets swaggier.
Yeah. it's fine.
her character quest is weaker than
Well,
most
it
others.
reflected off of Agria, who was
Yeah.
really super strong in the first game, so I could see that.
She's still one of my favorite characters.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
love
just not
Leia,
a strong
but-
showing.
Yeah.
So we're saying she had a little bit of a glow up, but still not quite S tier, so A? Yeah?
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
I mean, she's
Now,
closer to what I
Mila
thought
again. Mila in the second game.
I still say S tier.
Yeah.
Still good?
Yeah, she's not there for most of it, but like the
But she
other
comes
Mila
out
is, but
a
the other Mila
complete
isn't on here.
badass when she does come
Yeah,
back.
she comes back, she's
She's
badass.
a complete
Yeah.
badass.
Alright.
I really
The
like
boss
this
that's
guy.
like the boss that's like Rideau that's like hurting like
Yeah.
overpowering Jude and Alvin and like Ludger, like that Mila comes in and like
She
kind
just
of
comes out
helps
with
you
four
beat 'em and
spirits,
help,
and
yeah.
she's just like,
she like
yeah.
saves everybody basically.
I just
Pretty
want really
badass.
hard to put like shades on her character model right then and there.
Yeah.
Just be done with it. You guys are done.
Alright, now who's this one?
Muse.
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 The horny gilf.
Actually, I think she
Yeah.
should be in C because I really didn't like doing her character quests.
But dang, you're a hater.
I just thought it was really like not fun.
What's her angle? What's her deal?
She wants
She's
to
a
direct
yandere.
terror.
She's
To
ape
what?
shit crazy.
To
One
everyone.
of my favorite skits was the direct tether.
Direct.
That was
Direct
the
She's
tether.
kind of like silly.
He
She's
wanted to-
silly. She's
she wanted
like
to direct.
she doesn't have anything too serious going on in Zilly 2, I think.
It was mostly her like inward emotions, but they weren't like I don't know.
I'm trying
it
to
didn't-
remember.
It was kind of whiplash when she went from like mass murder to like high school girl emotion. Like, in a thought.
It's just basically guys knowing how to control
Yeah.
Muse. That's basically what it
That
was.
animation, I hate that.
Yeah.
I just wasn't as.
I'd say like C or B for
You're like a
me.
genocidal maniac, but she's cute.
But she's cute though, come on
I
guys.
hate
She's
that
just
shit.
yandere. It's fine.
She only destroyed an entire town. Come on, I think we can give her a
She blew up all
pass.
those kids.
True.
Well,
The
she was
kids had
cute.
it coming.
What do the kids do?
D tier.
I'd say C.
Throw her in C.
Oh, but Luke does.
Because that's what I'm sounding. That's what I'm hearing.
I agree.
Yeah?
Oh.
Fur. Balloons.
B because she's hot.
B is in.
Okay. One more time. Who's this?
Rolling.
Rowan.
Roland. Okay.
Rowan.
Rowan.
We put him
We put
in
him
A.
in A tier. Does he change at all?
Yeah.
Not really.
I think he's like roughly the same. I think he's a good support for Elise in this game with like all her stuff going on. But yeah.
A for Alzheimer's.
Alrighty.
So L's not playable.
L, her face, her head is cut off.
Yeah?
Why?
Well, she's not
Who did make
playable.
this list?
And so is
Luger.
Luger. Like
Why?
they're just cut off.
Just cut
Okay.
off their heads.
So L is Luger's child from
From a different, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
So.
I shouldn't be in here. I haven't played the game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spoilers,
I
by the
haven't
way.
either, but I know this from word of mouth.
Well, it's not exactly true.
I think L is S tier because she takes care of Rolo, and Rolo's the goat.
That's valid.
Gotta
Very
take care of the
valid.
kitty cats.
She's
We love a good cat mom.
Yeah, she's S tier.
S tier.
too.
All right, what about Luger?
Luger fucking rules.
S tier.
S tier for
S
sure.
tier man,
You
even
can't-
though he's a silent
He
protagonist.
takes care of child.
I think
Solid
he's,
protagonist done
It's
right.
some lines.
I think he's S tier when you add in extra media, but I think in the game itself, because he can't talk, it takes a hit to his
That's fair.
character.
Yeah.
And everyone hates the death system.
Actually, I think it's funny because
That's why I stopped.
he's
with
a
the first
single
two
father in heavy debt.
Hmm?
He's a single father in heavy debt.
There you go.
Single father.
And
It's
he
funny.
literally
He works
like,
2 jobs,
cannons-
he loves his kids and never stops.
He just wants to be a chef, and because of domestic terrorism, he can't.
What was it, like a 20 million debt he inherited?
He didn't inherit it. He got it because the doctor said, "Yo, I'm gonna fix you up. That's gonna be like $2 billion."
Yeah, Rideau like fixed him up, but he's like, oh, by the way, I healed you. Now that's gonna be like all this money.
This is honestly just modern day America.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say this.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Good to see the public health system go ways.
He cannon kills Kronos, and Kronos is supposed to be more powerful than Maxwell, so.
Did he kill Kronos or just defeat him?
I think you just
So
defeated.
I think at the
him.
end, spoilers.
Defeat stronger than
Yeah. Oh, okay. True.
badass.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. Looks like everybody got a glow up in this one. Still
Except
the
Alvin.
C tier.
Guy named Alvin.
Okay.
Ooh, great.
For Graces, we are just doing playable cast.
That's a lot
This
of
is
playable.
That is
Everyone,
more than a
including,
playable
Oh,
cast.
like for some reason they put him as children.
Younger.
They put him in there as kids. So they even put
Well, the
robot
personality's
Asbel
way
in here.
different, but yeah.
Like I don't.
It's like the new.
Okay. Anyway.
Hey, actually, can we rank the children actually?
Yeah.
We can rank them as adults and then as children.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
So let's go ahead and start with Asbel. He is milk toast of a protagonist,
He's A.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's not even A, it's just A. It's S and S plus.
Why is this tier? Yeah. Why? Wait. S?
F.
There's no C or D. It's just F.
What the heck?
It's
There's just a huge difference
I don't know.
between
This
being enough.
website has like fan made
The-
tier lists,
the-
so they're gonna be a little different. So
It-
let's just treat this as we were treating the other one. So S A B C D.
You can always edit it. I
You can
think
change it on the little gear.
with the gear. Like you can make that one just S. Like
Oh, look at that!
erase
Love
the
it.
plus. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Like the lowercase a.
Yeah, that's it's like a soft
It's not
A.
like low key.
Soft A.
It's like they're pretty mid, but they had a few memorable moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, it sure does. Okay. There we go. Let's try this again. Okay. Now, my opinion on Asbel is he is C or less.
Jeez, she's kind of boring.
This is not my opinion only.
But he has big dad energy.
No,
He's
he
a
does
good-
not.
I feel like the dad had more issues with Asbel, to be honest with you.
No, he takes
Oh,
care
he
of
said dad
Sophie.
issues. I thought you said he has dad energy.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, dad energy?
It protects so.
He does.
He
Yeah, he
does.
He-
Okay.
Just don't let him
Yeah.
name a child and you're good.
Yeah.
I'd say like B for me.
A, definitely.
I put it with B.
What is the
B
reasoning for A?
I'm so sick of that man.
Yeah, same. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking B. Mostly because it's
Yeah.
Boring.
B for boring. Okay, what about Asbel as a child? I feel like he is slightly better.
Hey,
Yeah, he's not S tier. I
He's
rage.
he's
He's a little. I love him.
That skit specifically of Cheria being a tryhard and being like, Asbel, I can do other stuff too. Tell me what to do. And he's like, go away.
yeah. Yeah. Aw. Speaking of Sharia, what do we think?
S.
I put her in S.
I would put her at
A or S for me.
between A or S. Probably A. For me personally,
She's like one of the best healers in the whole franchise.
And she can fucking kill.
She's
I-
she's
she-
too
she's
yeah,
not
she's too
just
sippy to
she's
be
not
an
just a
S.
healer.
Yeah,
She's a healer, but
She is
I
a
feel
straight.
like my problems with her could be solved if her and Asbel just communicated.
They have a kid somehow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to
That's
be
true.
fair, she tried to communicate. He just ignored her for 7 years.
Asbel is more the
No,
issue
I
there.
didn't ignore her. He was off
Well,
the
he-
whole knighthood thing.
Yeah, that game
Still
was
have
just
plenty of
60
time for
hours
Richard, though.
of low-key sexual tension.
I guess it makes sense because he was
Chronically
the
ill
prince.
queen.
Chronically, no, she got cured somehow.
I don't know, her as a kid.
It could have just been.
I-
like,
I-
Chronically
I don't
ill
know.
kid.
I'd say A just based on her design. I think she
Her
does
design
get
is
outshined by
so
most of the
cute.
characters in the game, but
I-
other than that, like her design,
She's like,
she's like you have to have her like in the final fight
Mm-hmm.
in F at least.
Yeah. Okay, what about Baby Sharia?
Technically, she's not playable, but
Well, no, but we're ranking them as children as well.
I
so.
think B. She tries her best. She's sick though. You know.
She's just a little sick. She's a little sickly.
Just a little sick child.
So basically, Asbel and Sharia just kind of whoop when they grow up. Oh, Sophie.
A.
S for
I
Sophie.
think she's S. She's
I
so cute.
personally think she's S tier.
Crablets.
She has a Miku outfit and she sings like the theme song, so
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
To
She
her
is purple hair
perspective-
Miku.
I wish she was the main character in this game, to be honest, because she has
Yeah.
such a fresh perspective over everything.
What was
I
that one
love her.
skit? She was like, yeah, Sharia's butt looks like this.
like Peaches.
Yeah, she was like, this speech reminds me of something. And Sherry goes, what is it, Sherry? Or what is it, Sophie? And she goes, I think it reminds me of Sherry's butt.
Yeah.
We
I
gotta go out the
love
butt.
her so much. But also I'm very biased because teaching a robot to love is one of my favorite tropes.
Yeah.
So I would put her in S.
She
But I'll
protect the
compromise
party.
if people think she doesn't deserve S tier.
She can go.
She blew herself up to protect the party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she sure fucking did.
She get protected because she could, but she also protect.
Yeah. And she was the same as a child, so she did not get a child. She's still an S. Okay, Hubert! My
Get that
baby
man
boy,
out of my
baby.
Instant balls.
Instant
Dang.
balls.
No!
Hubert's long lost cousin, Hubert.
I think he should get S because his weapons are just him being a weeaboo and convincing the Strata military to let him be a weeaboo.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
true. That's true.
That is so true. Oh, I love Hubert.
I absolutely love
Secretly
Hubert.
plotting with giant mech.
I'm such a
Yes.
nerd.
Wait, no, that's technically.
I feel like Hubert.
He's
Adult-
funny in the game, but I wouldn't like to talk to somebody like that in real life.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
kind of true.
Agreed.
though.
Very true.
He has the most punchable face in the game.
He does. He's such a nerd. Oh, I love
Whistle
him.
boss.
This is all correct. here.
Right, like B or Z.
Yeah, be.
Okay. Okay, as much as I love him, okay, he is basically Asbel's tactical advisor.
Yeah.
Because Hubert knows what he's doing, but only defers to Asbel because Asbel's the main character. And half the time, Asbel is just like, what do you think, Hubert? Okay, let's do that. Like,
Hubert just cranks him up and Shells into
basically,
the enemy.
basically. So, I do really like him, but I will,
Nothing below B.
Instant
yeah.
balls.
I think it's instant balls.
B for balls.
B for
For
balls.
balls. Okay, Child Hubert is a little sissy. He pees his pants.
God, insufferable.
I love him. A tier for baby Hubert.
A child that acts like a child. Wow.
He gets scared.
He does.
He gets so scared.
He gets a glow.
He kind of still acts like a child.
It's like glow down.
He kind of still acts like a child as an adult.
He becomes even more of a nerd. I love him. Okay, Richard,
A.
S tier.
Yeah.
A or S. I'm fine with
S.
this, but
There.
Yes,
I agree.
S tier.
Calm rested glades.
Droll.
I,
Yeah.
I just really like any skits that were, oh my gosh, for some reason I want to call the thing Ratatosk, but that's Symphonia 2.
Lambda.
Lambda, thank you. Like the skits between him and Lambda just hit.
Yeah, I think the skits towards late game are really funny, but I just feel like him as a character didn't get as much time as he should have, so that's why I argue for A. And he's like not that good of a party member, but you can still like make him work.
He gets a lot more screen time and development in the add-on.
Yeah.
Park.
Yeah. And he is such a sassy pants.
Yeah.
Him
He's
and
so
Malik.
sassy.
Yeah, they talk about marrying women and it's really funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And everyone makes fun of Hubert for,
As they should.
yeah, they should.
Like
Hubert
he's
is to
sneaky
be bullied.
married.
So they make fun of Hubert because Hubert has an arranged marriage, or is about to get arranged marriage or whatever, and they're just like, Hubert, you know what to do with a woman, like that kind of shit. And I'm just like, I
They're
love
so
them
mean to
so
Hubert.
much. They're so mean to Hubert.
They do with Asbo a good bit too.
Yeah,
But they both have it coming.
they do. What about Baby Richard? Baby Richard.
Say A.
Yeah.
He's cool.
I would also say A. He wanted a little bit of adventure and got a little too much adventure.
Yeah.
He needed a friend.
He
That
needed a
was his
friend.
thing.
And then he almost got assassinated, and then he was possessed.
He's the cloister rich character trope.
Yeah.
Well, that's also why he trusts Aspel as much, because Aspel is basically almost the only one who never used him.
That's true. Aw. Oh, how could we forget Pascal?
S.
Yeah.
Best girl. One of the best girls.
Stinky. Pascal.
Stinky girl!
Yeah.
She's mad stinky.
Yeah, I do like Pascal.
They have to coerce her into taking a shower.
Yeah.
Pascal
It's
also
literally a
got
boss fight.
hilariously drunk.
My favorite
Exactly.
thing is when Hubert tries to confess his feelings and she's just like, oh, don't worry, I'll take a shower before your wedding.
Yeah.
She knew what you were.
Like, it's, I love her.
Your way.
Yes.
Yeah, your
Our
wedding. Not our wedding, no. Because she was like, he says, because all I can think about is you. Like, I can't think about getting married because you're the only thing I can think about. And she's like, oh, I see where this is going. Don't worry, I won't ruin your wedding by being stinky.
Yeah.
She's a very good person.
I love her so much. She's so dumb and pure, and so is Hubert, and they deserve each other.
They're both impure nomads.
Yes. I would knock her down to A tier because of the robot as well. I thought that was so dumb.
I thought that was awesome.
There's a robot Sophie too. How's that not?
Sophie is a robot.
Well, I mean, there's a mecha robot Sophie too.
Yeah.
On top
Okay.
of it.
Okay, I see what you're
If
talking about.
Sophie's so good, why haven't they made a Sophie too?
They do. We're missing Malik.
Malik, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He got separated from the group for whatever reason.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure we're seeing one person.
Oh,
He's at the bottom
He's on the
middle.
bottom middle.
Bottom middle by
Oh,
robot.
yes. I always really like the old men in the party. It's just a
It
preference.
can
He
even
fights
bring
with
a
Cologne.
lot
My
of
favorite. What?
He fights with Cologne. His sub-weapon is Cologne.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I like his story a lot. I think the only flaw with it is that it's very segmented into its own section and it's like not relevant for the rest of the game. But he still has a good dynamic with everyone where I put him in S tier personally, but this is one of my favorite casts.
He gets in on the good-natured ribbing.
I say nothing less than B. I don't think any of these characters are anything less than B.
I mean, honestly, same. I really, really like the cast of Grace's.
The cast is
That's why I spent $80 on this thing.
Ooh, what's that?
It's a bunch of stands for all the Grace's cast.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like it.
It's like a little book too.
Let's just hope they don't fuck up the remaster.
Agreed. Okay, where are we thinking for Malik?
B or A?
I would say A.
Serbian.
I'm
Okay.
just happy
Yeah.
getting one. I mean,
I know, yeah.
I've
I like how
wanted it for
majority
so
of the
long,
show
and now
actually
we
got hired.
He's got a bachelorette.
Yeah,
Then
I
they were all
mean,
kind of
they're more
shows.
pure
They're
as
not gonna do
children
it.
and
It's
haven't
true.
developed
I
their
want them to
personalities
I just
yet.
don't want the dungeon to lag. Just like they did the fire temple.
Alrighty.
What game is it?
Berseria.
Yet another one I have not played yet.
Oh, okay.
You're not missing
I
anything.
know.
I'm fine.
What?
No, you're missing everything. That was the worst
Who
case.
said that?
What? Who's not? Who hasn't played Berseria?
We missed Pascal's.
You're missing out on peak.
Need this
You're missing out on
one,
pizza.
so we just need to ignore Okay, we'll start
Velvet is
with
missing.
the
S tier.
S
S tier. S tier. S tier.
That's for scandalous clothing.
That's not all her outfit is though. It's part of her character.
Okay, that was pretty unanimous, and I have a good knowledge of who she is.
Magu, S, everyone else, bottom.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
right here. You know.
Whoa.
And I meant what I said.
I was
Okay.
saying I didn't like her.
I only
I found
know
her annoying.
Zavid
What,
from.
No.
Zavid is not playable in Berseria
Unless
Okay.
you mod.
unless you mod it.
I see what
You
Molly
bought
she's
it.
not on it.
She's
But-
mean.
This is shade. I like
Okay,
this.
then let's.
Eisen.
Eisen.
A.
A or S.
A or S.
He's kind of the worst
Right.
character in the cast, if you ask me.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
he's got that Reaper's curse. He's just like me for real.
Oh,
It's-
actually, yeah, I do like the fact that he is just
It is-
unlucky as a character trait.
It is the blessing of trials to make you strong like the earth. It is not a curse. He's just a nerd about it.
Aww.
Eisen as A?
A or S?
Or S.
I think the Eisen cosplayer should thing, because that's.
I'm not
That's
biased.
biased. That's
Biased at all.
biased.
I was biased when they picked like 4 of my favorite Tales games to be on here. Like,
Alrighty, where's
It's a
Molly?
B.
Oh, she's down
Is
here.
that-
Okay.
S.
I know exactly where she wants.
Completely S.
S.
As long as
S.
So as long as everyone says S, I don't have to say
Beautiful.
anything because I'm already gonna say a lot on the trader panel.
Oh,
So
Bienfu goes as B.
No,
for
Bienfu.
Bienfu.
We're not doing Bienfu.
Oh, what are you doing?
oh, why not?
We're not doing Bienfu.
Are we on- who
He
are we on?
is a mascot.
Yeah, he's
Does
not playable.
count.
He helps.
We
Okay.
did beat him for you last year though.
We should.
I thought that was a. Oh
We
wait,
get
I was
Rookrow
looking
over
for
down there, I guess.
Eleanor.
Is
Or-
Rokurou playable?
Yeah, really.
Listen, I haven't played it.
Roku probably B or A.
B. I'd say B.
B probably.
I think
Cause,
I
like,
have all
what's
the
his
passwords.
deal?
He's kind of just there because like Velvet helps him in the beginning get his sword back, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna be with you, like,
I'm just gonna
we're
chill with y'all.
friends. Yeah, the entire time.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
they tried to get rid of him. He's like, nope, staying here.
He has the thing with his
His-
like,
Gotta repay my debts.
he has like this feud with his brother, but like that's about it. Like he's just along for the ride.
I think you're
kinda.
cutting it a little short. His philosophy follows the themes of the game. The thing is, he's the least plot relevant because
Yeah.
Shigure is the only thing that really keeps him in there. Besides him saying arbitrarily, "I owe you a debt and I have to be there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
in a gameplay sense, he's there because like if you wanted a more traditional Tales character, he's right there in the very beginning.
And he's a teacher.
Yeah, I think him and Velvet, Velvet and Magu are the only ones that have like full elemental coverage too. I think.
I don't think Roku. No,
Very-
Velvet.
no, Rokurou has
I
like
don't
a-
use Rokurou in my party.
We should ask XD.
AI Rokurou is kind of sus.
That's true though. I'd like to have him in my party, but I have to control him and let anything out of him.
Yeah.
It's fun.
He is fun.
So we thinking B tier is good? Place
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, what about Lofty's at?
S tier.
S.
S.
That's not an S tier.
S
Great.
tier.
I will rage.
S tier
That's surprising to
baby.
me.
He's baby.
He throws
He's number one in our hearts.
Look, out of the entire party, bless him for being there. That's all I gotta say.
He's the reason Velvet's still around.
That red hair.
That's true.
He had the best character development ever.
He punched the most annoying character in the game.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I will.
That's my velvet.
Why do birds fly? Because everyone's flipping you off.
Okay,
Eleanor.
she's played
Bro,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
bitch
yeah,
is
Eleanor.
on the bottom. I'm gonna throw hands.
I think she's an amazing pull of the Velvet, and I think her
What does she
development
do to you?
is really good because it kind of parallels what someone indoctrinated in a cult in real life would have to go through.
Yeah, company programming plus.
She does have really good character development.
She-
She
she's
does have
basically
good character
someone
development. For the
in
first
a
like
cult.
30 hours of the game, I wanted to punt her.
If I really stretch it as hard as I can, as you can, she's kind of a naughty nun. A little bit.
Wait,
No,
what?
she's good. She's a good person.
No,
I always
she's like
found her to be like really basic.
she's like against like the lewd stuff.
She's just mostly a foil to what is like a very damaged character, so she has to be like
Well,
more
she
stable,
tried
but
to
she has her
fulfill
own
the role of
issues.
like the mother type.
She
but-
also takes care of Kamoana, who like she killed Kamoana's mother, and she's like trying to fill the role and like
Yeah,
make up for it. atone for it.
I couldn't buy into it. Like I know that's what she wanted to do, but
But I mean, then they got they got Medusa for Kamoana.
Yeah.
It's like, that's your mom actually.
The only one that could suffer the crybaby.
I would put her personally in like B, no lower than B.
She had to change her entire worldview of like forget about the Abbey being perfect and then accept that demons aren't just like pure bad and can have like actual complexity.
Because I think if you can appreciate that, like, if a character is bad or has a lot of flaws early on, you can appreciate all the development they go through, and then you end up liking them at the end. Like, oh, okay, yeah.
well, she was basically
I've just-
Rough start, but we got
indoctrinated
there.
I
into
think
religion.
I've just seen too much anime in my life that like by the time Berseria came out, I'd already played like multiple. Like I was excited at first when the game first started because I was like, this is because I hated Zestiria, and then Berseria came out and I was like, I really like the main character's design. I like how the game is starting. This character has to experience development, and then I found out about like the loose connection to Zestiria like around the time I started to lose interest. I was like, now it's dead. I
Yeah,
don't care about this
Banco
anymore.
dumped Zestiria halfway through to make Berseria. Didn't they bring in an outsourcing group to finish?
Well, they
Wait, with like
excommunicated
the stereo would be
Mama
like 3 different things, right? I think something like that.
I don't know the development of that.
I think at least they like
That's what
Brought in
I keep
Wacky
hearing at least.
to
Yeah.
finish the game,
It was completely like new team.
Yeah.
They
From
moved
different
away
parts.
from Mama-san at that point.
which is why there's so many characters that are literally just unceremoniously swapped out.
So where are we putting Eleanor?
I feel like B.
I say B. Where do you think you're the one?
I would put her. I put most of this cast in S. I think Roku, Rose, and the rest are S. But
Yeah, if it was my list,
I would say B or A for one more.
I also know-
That's a B. I'm gonna put River on B.
I'll put her above Rokuro though.
I agree actually.
Yeah,
Put her above Rokuro?
like in front of him,
High.
on like in
Oh,
but yeah.
okay. She gets to be
Yeah,
number
there it goes.
1 in the B class.
Those are the only playable characters.
Are those the other ones? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Zabit should have been, but they just didn't do it.
I kept on expecting him to join the party at some point. It just never happened.
I wish he did. I think Zabit was better in Berseria than
I do
Zestiria.
too. I went from hating him to liking him real
Yeah.
fast.
Cause like, yeah.
wait, don't you like womanizers in general? Like that's why you're jealous, right?
Yeah, wait,
He's more
how's
of
the
a
Zealous
womanizer in Zestiria than he is in Berseria.
No, he does like a complete 180 from in Berseria too.
He kind of adopts Aizen's mentality because he sees.
Well, no, because the entire time Berseria is like, we can save him, we can save him, and Zestiria's like, I'll kill that bitch.
yeah, because
That is his salvation.
The idea is he learned a lesson from the side quest where you have to kill his wife.
That
It
was
is a
his
bit
whole
extreme.
premise.
Yeah. They went like too far with it.
They went really far with it.
Zestiria did a lot of weird things. It's just
Alrighty. For our bonus round, Tales of Openings, like the song.
This is like all of them, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Symphonia S.
can we just go ahead and put Zestiria in S tier?
That's one thing Zestiria is good for.
The
is
music
her
is
opening.
fucking rough, yeah.
I actually don't think White Light's that great. So
Call it.
I would put that one in A.
The like rock opera-ness
Yeah.
of it, yeah.
That's Fantasia.
Tales of Tempest.
That's
that
not
one?
Curious.
They did.
Are you doing, okay, so for this, are you gonna do like main behind games? Because there's like remakes and
Graces,
stuff.
I agree with that. It's a
Like,
different kind of corny. Graces is like a.
cause like
kind
Fantasia's
of
on here 3
shoujo
times.
corny, but-
It's just Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tempest
Well,
is like
Symphonia
only
is on
like if
here.
you watch the opening, it looks like
only
it
4
has
times.
I think the
Okay.
bottom Symphonia
I mean,
is the
Symphonia
anime.
has 2
Neither
openings.
game.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
the game's similarly kind of.
Somebody was
It's kind of funny to watch.
Has a
Oh,
different
what is-
opening than
They
yours.
both go in S.
They both go with
They
it.
both
They're
go in
both
S.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
just letting you know.
I see.
Grace's
Okay.
OP is
It's
good.
been stuck in my head literally since I was here.
Okay. We said
JP.
there was just like a unanimous hysteria goes an S for.
Yes.
I'd say A, but
I would put it in like C, but I don't think it's that great. I don't like White Light.
It's like a B or an A.
S.
A D.
It's definitely my
Hovering
favorite.
over
A?
D.
Obviously a D.
Bottom line.
I was trying to like.
I just
Okay,
got
I'll
G
compromise
done,
and put it in
That's
A.
just what I'm stumbling.
All right. Are there any theme songs or start songs that you want a reminder of?
What do you?
Like what they
Like,
sound
Oh, what they sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah, since it's clear.
Like if you've never heard of like
Nah,
Fantasia,
just put on the
that's
full
what they
Tales of Tempest opening.
We should watch the dual screen version of it just for fun. It's just hilarious.
If,
We're not watching the videos. We're just playing the music.
Oh, okay.
Tempest is special in
Just
that regard.
imagine a dual screen.
Tempest is one is so funny.
All right. So Fantasia.
I think it's
Kiss,
I
Kiss,
love
kiss,
it.
fall in love.
it's an A or B for me.
Why don't you use the
It's not Oron High School. It's different.
Oh, I totally spelled that wrong.
Personally, I really like the Fantasia's opening. I think a lot of
Yeah, I
people
think it's
sleep
pretty
on
good.
it.
There's a SNES version if you want to include that one, but
Oh, I ranted about it.
Pretty piano music. Oh, I know this. I think this was S tier.
I agree.
They launched the series.
This isn't the version I want to see, I'm just saying.
This came out in the 90s, by the way.
You can tell.
You can definitely tell.
Hardcore 90s guitar.
What is that?
I just put it there, but we can move it if we need to.
That just screams day off so if you walk home. But it's the good music.
This is city pop.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
They actually had this song in the Super NES game with the lyrics. It blew my mind.
It's just really compressed.
It's just really, really compressed.
It
but they
doesn't
did
sound
it.
right.
SNES version.
It
B.
sounds
Yeah.
so bad.
And instead of a like anime opening, I'm pretty sure it was just like the like cutscenes.
Like
and
a
stuff.
MIDI version or oh.
No, it wasn't like actual animation.
I see.
Okay, we got the gist of that. Alrighty. So S tier.
A or S?
T, or A.
At least A tier.
At least.
Yeah, at least A tier.
Grace's is
I'd be
good.
fine with S
What
too.
are we talking about now?
The
No,
opening.
The right top one.
For what?
For,
Fantasia.
All the
Fantasia.
jokes.
We're still Fantasia?
Yeah.
Alright.
S is
Which
fine.
one do we want to do next?
You
Is
go
it
next, you can
Grace's?
do the
In order, you'd go Destiny.
I would probably just gone for Abyss since it was next on mine.
Abyss is next on here.
A or B?
A.
S tier. Come on, it's S.
If we
Wow,
do the
chicken
Japanese
order,
version, I
chicken.
give it
Anything
S.
less than S.
I think A's, honestly, but
I agree with her if it's the English version, but
I think both versions
We
are pretty good. But
we didn't get the lyrical one in the West, unfortunately.
yeah, it's just better with lyrics.
I kind of like the non-lyric version more.
What?
So I kind of like the non-lyric version more.
I don't know, I like the singer.
Sometimes it depends what mood I'm in.
Is this Radwimps?
Is it what?
Radwimps?
Radwimps?
Yeah.
It's Bump Up Chicken.
Oh, it's
Bump
Bump
Chicken.
Chicken. Okay. TM Network.
Okay, so Abyss.
A?
A.
I think everyone says A. Aside you.
I hear A's and S's.
I give it
I hear
S.
A's
but-
and S's.
S.
I'm okay with A.
Okay.
Why don't we do it
Raise your
both?
hand if you think it's S. Raise your hand if you think it's A. A wins.
Dang.
By like one.
Yeah, but alright, does anybody know the Tales of Tempest song?
By heart.
By heart?
It's so
It's so funny.
I feel
It
like
deserves
Chris
a
would
D
maybe
tier to be
appreciate
honest.
Texas.
easily
sure.
peak.
It sounds like the intro to like a 90s like high school sitcom.
If you
Wait, that's
saw
what
the
it
video,
is.
oh my
It's
god.
so funny
It
that
does
it's
sound
like
like elementary school bus.
No, I mean,
Yeah, it's sitting on the top.
Yeah.
It's like the
how
college
those
show.
graphics.
You love the graphics.
Don't worry, you'll get like 2 little animated snippets.
Yeah. It's all just the sprites.
That's the funniest part. It goes from like anime opening to like not Ruka,
Caius.
like sprite walking on like the overworld. It's so funny.
You just randomly just slow walk.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh goodness.
They paid for
Alright.
that game with some Arby's.
Tempest. What do we think?
That was kind of good. A tier.
I feel like C or B.
That used to be
B.
Whatever you want.
like
I would agree with B, in my opinion. Anyone want to contest that? Alrighty, what are we?
That's Tales of Tempest.
Is it? It's
That's
DS.
yeah, that's the Tempest, so that's
Yeah, which one? 'Cause
It's a DS on the left, so it's the DS version.
is it the one I don't like as much?
No, it's that's the one that's more like
The one I like.
atmospheric. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one's definitely like A tier.
I'm killing God.
Alrighty, Symphonia 2.
A.
Wait, we skipped Tempest? Or
Oh, did we?
We just did
Innocence.
Tempest.
no,
Yeah,
not
you
Tempest.
correct.
Innocence.
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 Yeah.
Innocence, is that what that was?
Yeah,
That was
Innocence.
what
Oh,
that
shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
If I remember correctly, it's pretty good.
Let's see.
The DS one's better.
Yeah, do DS opening.
It's one of the more unique openings.
Like, what was the one where they all looked like they were from Final Fantasy?
Your CGI
See,
Tales of
it was
Hearts.
so weird.
That's not the DS one.
No.
That's the Innocence
This
R
is
one.
the R.
Yeah, if you do the DS one is definitely I think better.
Let's see.
The R one's just more generic, really.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think it's bad. It's fine.
DS one's so much better in my opinion. I really like it.
I don't know which one is the DS one.
That one.
That's it. Yeah.
I could vibe with this. It sounds very dramatic.
It is.
It goes pretty hard.
I'm not gonna lie.
She's doing that Shakira thing.
Yeah.
Oh, such drama. Oh, I like this one a
Yeah,
lot.
I'd say
Yeah,
yes.
this is the better one.
Yeah.
The lures in the air.
I think A's pretty good for it.
Girl Prune.
I heard an S and I heard an A and I heard a B.
I'll second A tier.
I think I'll go next.
A tier.
It's appropriate.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
What
Alright.
about this
now
version?
Symphonia 2.
There's 3 different versions.
That's in the DLC.
That's in the DLC. That's in the Berseria DLC.
stranger to tales.
Gosh.
You got DLC out.
Alright,
Yeah.
Symphonia 2.
That's this is
There's a better one than this in Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, isn't the original one like YouTube 77?
I don't know.
Oh, Japanese opening
Yeah.
is better?
No, that is a Japanese opening, but there are 2 Japanese openings. That's the other one.
That's the other one,
I
yeah.
like this one better.
Why do I get Mario Kart vibes?
I was thinking like more like Gran Turismo vibes.
It sounds like Mario Kart 64 credits. Well, minus 4.
It's such a cute opening. I
Yeah.
swear.
It's easy to follow along.
Alright, question, is there a limit to how many can be in each tier?
Nope.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you want to start us off?
Double pop.
Or you would put us off?
I put this one in there.
Alright, so what are we thinking for that one?
A tier.
Yeah, be okay.
I can be.
I'm gonna go B.
Or C?
The lyrics helps a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The lyrics help
The fact that it's easy to
substantial.
follow along.
Wait, which
I'm
one is it?
frankly feeling B.
Is it Tales Symphonia too?
Yeah.
I thought the intro sounded different.
There are two different ones.
There's 2 ones.
There's like 2 Japanese and 1 English opening, I think.
The English one was really good.
There was
I
just an
really
instrumental,
like the English
but it was a
one.
pretty good
The
instrumental.
English one was definitely an A tier.
Ooh. The version you
A
can
tier.
I mean, I like the English one too.
I
So
would
I'm
have
not
been
mad.
Tales Symphonia too.
A tier.
Egg tier.
A tier.
We say it enough.
Egg bear.
A tier.
Okay, so I'm hearing
Yeah.
B.
Yes.
A.
It's fine.
Alrighty.
S.
Ring a bell.
S.
Yeah.
I don't really need to hear it. It's an S tier.
You could think
Air,
it's
air,
just
S.
lady.
Wait, which one?
Okay, well,
Opus
If we were ranking the characters for that
Which
game,
one are they doing now?
they would all go at the top.
So this is
Uh,
just
I know Raven's deal, and that makes me love him. I've never played it, but it still makes me love him.
Hearts.
That's hearts.
Why do
That's
I,
how it's are.
I don't even remember this one.
why
think
don't I
that's
remember the
something
opening?
else.
I actually like Hearts, but I don't remember the opening.
All I
It-
remember
it's-
is the weird CGI opening they did.
That's not even the one right there though. It's
What is Hearts' opening? Why can't I remember?
No, I might be ready. I want to eat food.
it's pretty whatever.
We're very hungry.
Go eat food.
Animated.
Hearts is opening called like A and Eternity or something.
I don't know what it is that one.
I like how that one has just the GameCube logo in the corner. Like the Symphonia one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just like they didn't crap out the GameCube logo. It's
No,
just-
it's I think because Symphonia is on there multiple times. It's meant to show like PS2 and then GameCube Symphonia.
Oh,
Oh, now I remember this opening. Ah!
This
Sounds
sounds
like
right off of
canon
something.
indeed.
Yeah.
It does sound like Canon Indie, doesn't it?
That's what
Wait,
I was
can we say
saying.
automatic D tier for me?
There you go.
Off of the Oh My Goddess soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's top.
Yeah, it's
Also,
pretty
yeah.
generic to my memory.
Really generic.
One of the greatest series.
It was good.
It was real good.
I think it's like a C for me. C.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not impressed.
See?
We got this.
I would say like C or D.
C or
C
D.
for copyright infringement.
Oh, okay. Did we already do
That's
That's racist, and I will fight anyone who
Great.
says anything.
That's a
like
S tier. He's
Grace's is S.
Grace, this is so hard.
He's throwing a national.
I would have said C.
I don't know if it's.
Whoa!
That's spiky boy.
You know, just for that, we're putting Berseria in D tier.
No.
Like Luffy said, not him. Like Luffy
Yeah,
said.
what I said. Sorry. But, yeah, if you guys like it, it's no big deal.
It's the
I
best.
just think you do like Jude and Mila as like
But they have the same song in their opening. It's just a different movie.
Zillia 1 or
Yeah,
something?
Leia dies in the
Figure out,
English
like, how
version.
oh, they have it over there, that's why.
But also
Okay.
the other one is also like S tier as well.
I don't remember the Narkiri opening.
That's also been. I mean, what's a remake? It's a
It's
remake.
it's not a remake. It's actually technically a sequel to Fantasia.
Oh,
But
that's the one we're translating, right?
no,
Oh,
we're
that
making
game came out
Fantasia
like what?
X.
Also
which
on
came
Game
out
Boy
with
Advance,
this
wasn't
one.
it?
I always mix those two up.
We only have time for a couple more, so which ones do you guys want?
Berseria.
Berseria S tier.
S.
S.
Serious.
S tier. Berseria is S.
S tier. Berseria is S
S
tier.
I mean,
S
of
tier.
course, the people cosplay Berseria.
Zillia goes in S.
If Zillia
It's
isn't
flawed.
I'll fight.
It's flawed.
Yeah.
Worst is
It's
What?
pretty, it's
Flawed
pretty
is
A tier in
amazing.
my opinion. I don't know if anyone else. The Eternia one, you see Reed on there
Eternia?
mostly.
Where-
I think it's pretty A tier.
A tier?
I don't know if anyone else.
Wait, you
is
should
pretty-
play it.
I mean,
though.
like,
Symphonia.
Play it. Play it.
Yeah, most people haven't played.
I don't think
it,
I've
yeah.
seen.
It's gotta get translated.
Oh, yeah.
We're working
Tales
on
of
it.
Destiny too.
Or someone.
Tales of Destiny.
Yamanabe is.
Yeah, working on the translation.
The Destiny 2 one's funny, if you ask me. It's super shoujo.
Hello? Complaint? No? Where's the music?
Is that an ad?
It takes a second.
Okay, no, it just took a second.
Yeah, it takes a second.
It sounds like a good movie.
This is a song that you kind of have to listen to the whole thing to because it takes about a minute.
Wait.
Oh, Farah. Oh, Keel. I love them.
Makes me think of Colonial Hurricane.
Sounds like 90s pop rock.
Yeah, this is like Debbie Gibson stuff.
Sounds like Taylor Swift.
Bruce Willis, Debbie Gibson rejected me. It's just Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Gen X Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know, you're right. You're right.
It's just a slow build up, I think, but I
That
like
chick
it.
who's into politics.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 5 o'clock.
Symphonia 1.
Symphonia 1.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Who said that blasphemy?
I'm sorry, I just actually depends
Wait, you
on
don't
which
like Starry
one. There's
Heaven?
one of them I don't like. I think Starry
No,
Heaven was the one.
GameCube is the non-instrument. It's only the instrumental one.
No, it's not the instrumental one I don't like.
No, that's the one that we're doing
Oh,
right
never mind. That was good.
now. Wait.
That was good.
I actually don't like. I think it was Starry Heaven. I just not.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like that. Zillia 2 S tier?
Both
Yes.
Zillias are S tier.
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
them
I
are.
both
You
Zillias
cannot
are easy S
go
tier.
wrong with some Amy Hamasaki.
True. Zillia's just Jude and Mila, I think.
Yeah.
I think this
I
list
think
is
that's
going
not
by
really
the
bad.
movies, so it's putting Jude and Mila as a separate thing.
Yeah.
And then Zillia 2 is like 3 to the right of Mila.
Yep.
Right there. Oh,
No, no.
With a
That
vertical
one.
cutting is like from
Right there.
Easy S tier.
And then you got Arise.
Arise I put B or A.
Arise is two
Arise,
openings.
Arise.
The
The-
first opening for Arise, A. The second opening for Arise, S.
Thank you.
Yes, that is so.
I
that-
will
yeah,
fight
yes.
people on that. The second one fit the mood so much better, in my opinion, so
Yes.
much
Yeah.
better.
No,
I don't
it's,
know why.
Wait, we're going by music, not movies though.
The second opening is like too dramatic for the actual like way the plot plays out, but I think
Yeah.
But it's like perfect for it. Like music fits.
I like
It
that.
I'm
shows
saying
how
that-
the characters are with each other. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm arguing
I
that
agree
the
with
song
that
is too good for the
Happy
plot
people are
contributing
shitting
to
otherwise
it.
right
I see what you're
The
saying.
song is good. The plot sucks.
Yeah.
They
I
could
like
have
the
done it
first one better.
better.
It's like hype and more hype.
Yeah, Zillia.
The first one's like just a good vibe. The
Arise
second
are
one,
my two.
it's a good mood shift for when you have like.
waiting for people to care about any of the characters other than Alvin and Joel.
I'm a
Oh, I
Berseria,
love
Symphonia,
that.
Symphonia 2.
You don't like Law?
Defender.
You don't
I-
like
I
I
It's
I
sorrow.
should have just said, oh, no, I like
Okay,
it.
there we go.
What about
I'm fine with
Law?
what you said now.
Cassaro with her mommy booty
I'm
and the
thinking,
entire
I
fishing
love
minigame.
a good fishing side game.
Yes.
I have probably easily 200 hours in Final Fantasy 15 just fishing.
That game is
Gosh.
pretty much a good fishing game.
So which
in
is
my
your
opinion.
Thank you.
rating on the music? Oh, sorry.
We got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Well,
So hard.
Which is the overall?
Did you take a
number one?
picture of this one too?
Grace is that.
Oh, okay.
Grace's is
Meaning,
overall
can we rate
number
it between the tiers too? Like, see how Berseria is 4th and Zillia 1's 5th?
I think that
one.
beats it
That was
all.
just
Takes you long.
in. That was just like what order they were in on the bottom part. So they're not in the tiers in any particular order.
Maybe if we had more
Oh,
time,
okay.
but I think,
Yeah,
I
if we
think
had
we're
more
out of time.
time, but
yeah.
we're already running
Out of
over.
time.
So
Our tiers are all shit.
I mean, we should just put Destiny in S. You should.
I-
Put Legendia in D because my PS2 won't read any Legendia discs.
No, she has